everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette and I'm a high vibrational being, and I'm back with another message. I got my galactic family here. It's a message from my ETs. They're coming, they're here. They're very much present. You may not see them, but they are around. And they're watching. Just know that they are going to make themselves, for those who see, for those who know, they're going to make themselves very much present very soon. So that's the message that I got from my galactic family. I already said my prayers. I already protected the collective that is here, truly, always with good intentions in their hearts, no malice, no evil eye, always wanting to receive the messages from a space of truthfulness and a space from the Most High God. I was hearing, and my ancestors are here, my galactic family's here, my archangels are here, Archangel Michael is here. They're all here, present. And I have incense going, so that's always a must, clearing out the energy. And cleansing, clearing, activating my crown chakra, always for the highest of all. I was getting a song, and it's just random how it just popped up. It was the London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. So the London Bridge is falling down. It's very significant. When I researched it, it was saying that this has something to do with the London Bridge being damaged when the Vikings, Olaf, O-L-A-F, the second, invaded the British Isles in the 11th century. But it also speaks of the Queen Elizabeth, before she passed away. It spoke, let's see, I'm going to research it again. Now see, this phone wasn't giving, it's not giving me the information that I really need. Yeah, they don't want to give it to me about Queen Elizabeth. Okay, let's see. It's not giving it to me. It was giving it to me in this phone. Now when I researched it in this phone, it's not giving it to me. So I'm going to see London Bridge and Queen Elizabeth, see if it comes out. Queen Elizabeth. Okay, we got it. It says that the plan was created as early as the 1960s and revised many times in years before her death. September 22nd, London Bridge is down, was used to communicate the death of the Queen to the Prime Minister of the United States. Could be another queen who is going to be, there is a queen who was crowned. So I received a channel message about a London Bridge falling down. It could be the actual hierarchy within the London the prince, the kings, the queens, whatever, all that is going to be crumbling down as well because of a lot of things that were hidden within that family that is going to be exposed. That's the message. So I got that. Just wanted to get that out the way. I am going to, I have some cards, oracle cards, that I'm going to read. These are guiding messages for the collective for this Sagittarius new moon in Sagittarius new moon. Can't see with these glasses. Gotta use the broken ones. So let's see what does the Divine Feminine want to. Wow. Let's see if she comes out. One message. Wow. Lady of the Guadalupe. The Empress. The Empress of Protection. She's here. Oh my God, I'm getting very emotional right now with this Empress at this Our Lady of Guadalupe. She's very vibrant. She is protection. She's protecting. She's protecting you. She's saying, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. You are being loved. You are loved at all times. You're a divine empress. There's somebody here who is a divine empress. She's here to tell her story, give you a message. Our Lady, let's see, doesn't have a number. Our Lady of Guadalupe. I always see her as she's Mother Mary. She is Mother Mary. She is unconditional love. Let's see. Our Lady, sorry guys, bear with me. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Who is she? Our Lady of Guadalupe is the emblazoned emblem of the uniquely powerful protection of a mother's love. Her image is believed to have miraculously appeared with the tibna or cloak of Saint Diego. She appeared to him 4 times, the first of which was on December 9, 1531. She spoke to Juan in his native Nahuatl language and asked him to build a church in her honor. They were standing on the Tepica Hill outside Mexico City, where the Spanish had recently destroyed the temple to the mother goddess Tonatiuh. I don't know how to say that word. Sorry, an Aztec goddess of love. Her name is spelled Tonantzin for those who will want to research her. Diego tried to convince the Archbishop of the authenticity of the apparitions, but to no avail. He asked Guadalupe to give him a sign that will help convince the bishop for her identity. She appeared to Juan a final time and told him to collect the Castilian roses, not native in Mexico, that were in blossom at the top of the Tepeyac hill. He gathered the roses in his cloak, and when they fell before the bishop, they could both see the emblem, or I just got chills, of Guadalupe, of Our Lady Guadalupe, inscribed on the inside of his cloak. Oof, feel her energy. Her image of Juan Diego's cloak has become Mexico's most popular religious and cultural symbol. It hangs above the high altar of the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The Basilica is the most visited Catholic pilgrimage site in the world and the world's third most visited sacred site. Its preservations and its mysterious creations have been fascinations for scholars and art historians for centuries. It seems to be defying the laws of nature, both by not decaying the ways of natural substance should, and by having been created in what seems to be one's swoop rather than with multiple brushstrokes. This now famous image is worn on a symbol of protection from banners in the army during the Mexican War of Independence and on the backs of migrant workers to shield them from being whipped, to modern shirts and tattoos to protect devout Catholics and gang members with the exceptional love of the divine feminine. When your soul selects her card, what is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, the true force of that loving protection exists within us. So we can give it to others. When St. Juan Diego was concerned that the Archbishop would not believe him and was racing to meet Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the appreciation story, a phrase that is inscribed on the entrance of her basilicas. No estoy yo aquí, que estoy tu madre. I am not here. I am I who am your mother. The energy of a mother's love can travel between anywhere within the world or within your own heart. The message is that she is here. You are mothered, but the message is also to ask for what you need. St. Juan Diego asked Our Lady of Guadalupe for a sign that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image, emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since because he asked for her assistance. We are embedded with free will. The divine needs our requests for assistance in order to enter our lives. All we need to do is assume the simplicity, the heart, and the humility of a child and ask for a sign that she is here. We will meet, we will be met with her more loved than we could ever imagine. And love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection. In meditation, your soul voice, what you need to do is when you call upon Our Lady of Guadalupe, she's the Empress. Do I experience the love of a Divine Mother within me? Ask yourself. Your intentions is always, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Remember, you are always protected. You are always held in divine love. Wow. She's a very powerful, powerful saint. She's calling for you to call upon her. Know that you're protected. Know that you're loved. Know that whether you're masculine, your divine feminine within you is protecting you. Then we got, oh my God, I just love this. I don't know, Bari Gonjini. She is the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. She is here. And it's so funny because I have the Buddha Oracle here as well. I'm being called to bring out this divine goddesses, gods, empresses, deities, angels, saints. Maybe you are connected in some way to these saints, angels, or they're calling for you to connect with them. Only you know your story. So her message is, let's see, they're not numbers, so please be patient with me as I search for her. They are in different categories, I believe. If Kuan Yin is over here, oh, there she goes. Got it. Got it, got it. Who is she? I don't know her. I don't know how to say her name. Vajarong Genie is the power we all possess to transform mundane experiences into higher spiritual paths. We are all on a spiritual path. I guess those who are here at this moment, you are reaching you're ascending. I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna say V because I don't wanna mispronounce her name. V is considered the supreme deity of the temple of the tantric. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Tantric Pantheon. She is both Dakini, tantric priestess, and female Buddha, according to the scholar Miranda Shaw. No other male Buddha, including her divine consort, approaches her metaphysical or practical import. She is the essence of all the Buddhas, and to meditate on her brings immediate blessings to the practitioner. Her red body symbolizes her inner fire, and the flames that surround her represents her exalted wisdom. Her third eye reflects her ability to see through the reality of all things in the past, present, and future. She carries the kidney's curved knife. She cuts through all obstacles and illusions, and she holds the bowl of blood, which represents the bliss that awaits us when we release the ego attachments to who we are. Vajragoniji is a central figure in Vajragona Buddhism and in the Tantric initiations. She is considered a mediation deity and comes to a practitioners during the visualization of her form. She helps liberate us from ordinary conceptions and ordinary appearances so that we can see through the truth of what exists all around us. She is easier to reach during dark times in our lives. If we feel far from spiritual, she wants to liberate us. No matter what has happened recently in your past, Vijayanagonji reminds us that we possess the fierce wisdom that transmutes any pain or suffering into deep lessons that free us from bringing us more joy. She's the call to wake up if we are fallen into that old myth that something or someone outside of us is going to save us. Once again, Mother Guadalupe, Our Lady of Guadalupe, also said you have to go within. This is the second message. This deity is saying you have to go within. Nothing outside of ourselves. Always go within to ask the questions. She is here to make it loud and clear that what is within us will save us. We can take this moment right here, right now, to turn everything sacred. Her energy is sharp, intense, and uncompromising. She will not let you remain in an illusion or a disempowering story about who you really are. She wants you to sever all the ties to your ego, relationship, to a person or to an event in your life, and see it with the third eye, with the wisdom that can perceive the deeper spiritual path beneath the human drama. This red female Buddha is the power we have in every moment to take a seemingly everyday event or annoyances or unfortunate occurrence and use it for our own enlightenment. She reminds us that everything is rich material for us to use to elevate our reality as embodied souls. She asks soul voice meditation. Can I see the lessons in the chaos? Can you see the lessons in the chaos? Can you see what you have been through in your life as a lesson? Can you forgive yourself? Your intentions is I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. You need to release yourself from the material world. Connect with your inner self. Release all illusions. You have the power to make each moment sacred in your life. You have the power. Nobody else. Not no man in no church. Not no friend of yours. Nobody. Nobody has control of your life but you. Always go within your own being to receive the messages, to receive your healing. The bottom of the deck is the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So we are all the same mirrors reflecting back the same light. Just like the Empress protection, you are always protected. You hold the essence of all Buddhas if you believe. Amaterasu is here, the goddess of light. Let's see what she has to tell you. Oh, 150. Amaterasu, she embodies the lividity that brings us out of darkness and shows us the beauty of our own light. We have to go through the darkness and come out into the light. We are phoenix risings, if you believe in that. Amaterasu is the most powerful deity in the Shinto religion. She's the scholar goddess of Japanese mythology. Her name means shining in heaven. The oldest legends of Amaterasu date back to the 8th century and comes from the Kijoki, or the Japanese record of ancient matters. In Shinto kami are spirits or deities, and the most well-known story of the kami in Shinto is when Amaterasu got in a fight with her brother. Sansuno, god of the storms and of sea. His violence made Amaterasu so upset and angry, she retreated into a cave, leaving the world in darkness. The kami of Merriment placed a mirror outside of her cave and laughed so much Amaterasu became curious. She peeked outside the cave and saw a beautiful goddess, a stunning vision of the dawn. She was in awe of it, not realizing it was her own reflection. Surrounded by laughter, Amaterasu's anger and depression lifted, and she agreed to leave the cave, bringing her light with her back into the world. So you are bringing your light into the world. You have went into your darkness. You have healed from the lessons. You have so much love and forgiveness within yourself, and you are very much protected. The cave is so crucial. When your card selects this card, the cave is so crucial during inward hiding your light to restore ourselves and to heal from something or someone that felt too intense or aggressive. When we hide our light through, we aren't the only ones left in the dark. We take our light from the ones who love us as well. The beauty of Amarutsu is that she emerges from the cave out to the curiosity, attracted to someone else's joy. That's when she meets with the dawn of her own reflection. She doesn't truly see herself and the beauty of her light until drawn she's drawn out of herself. Amarutsu sees her own light once she becomes curious about seeing the light that's around her in the lividity and laughter of the other deities. This is the answer. If we've been too long in retreat, we've been hiding our light, not out of self-love and a soul need for restoration, but out of reaction to someone else's pain. Then we draw ourselves out by focusing on the joy of others. Seeing their light allows us to see our own. At times, even when the solar goddess needs to be inspired or reminded of why she shines so brightly, not just for the sake of her own reflection, but also for those beloved beings that need her rays of light to remember their own. Sometimes we need the sight of the faces we brighten in order to remember why we are so devoted to hiding our own back into the light. Keep shining your light. You are the goddess of light. Don't let anybody take your shine away. Do not anybody dictate who you are. Your soul's voice meditation. Imagine someone in this moment you want most to see and fill with light. Your intentions is we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. We're reflecting that light to others. Wow. Let's see one more. Divine Feminine, because I think it's very important. Oh, Queen Esther. Wow. The morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I must trust my soul, divine timing. Everything is about divine timing. You can't rush the process of healing. You can never rush the process of taking care of yourself and God. Everything is all divinely guided. So, Queen Esther. Oh God, sorry, my eyes is watery. I can't. Still going through this. Still. Even with glasses, it's just chemicals. I believe it's chemicals. I was smelling sulfur yesterday. I passed by. Sulfur is very significant. There's sulfur in underground caves. I'll tell you about that in a little while. Sulfur. Oh, no. Queen Esther. Sorry. Let's see. Her 146. Esther. Who is she? Esther represents the powerful combination of feminine intuition and divine timing. Esther was a Hebrew orphan born with the name Hadassah, raised by her cousin Mardichel. She lived with the Jewish community. She lived in the Jewish community exile in Persia during the 5th century BCE. Mordecai became aware of a plot against Jewish people created by the king, chief minister Haman. Using her brilliance and her intuition, Esther came up with a plan to save her cousin and her people. Her beauty had caught the attention of the king. So, when his current wife, Vashti, refused to come to him when called, Esther seized the moment and the king chose her to be his wife. Then Esther didn't wait for the king to call her. She prepared a large banquet and then called for him. Once he was fully in love with her, she revealed that she was a Jew and that Haman had plotted to kill her people. The book of Esther in the Tanakh, or the Hebrew scriptures, is known as the scroll or the Megillah, and it is read twice aloud, once in the morning and in the evening during the festival of Purim, to celebrate the memory of Esther's brave actions. Her name is derived from the word meaning bright star, or morning and evening star. This is the name she grew into, and she courageously trusted her intuition and used its divine timing to save herself and her people. Wow. The ego has a timetable that the soul couldn't care less about. When we are feeling stressed or threatened in some way, fear can be exceptionally loud and can inform the ego to work overtime in trying to get something accomplished or to manipulate something to happen. The natural flow of energy that's always at work behind the scenes, the universe capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. When we are in service of love, we are following the dictates of our soul. And when the ego is in service of the soul, divine timing issues. Esther mastered this art. Even under extreme duress, she listened wisely to her soul. She became a queen by letting her love for her people form her feminine, intuitive powers. This is her imperative. Trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul's voice. Trust your intuition. Always go in. It never fails you. It will never guide you wrong. Don't ever outside sources leads you into a world of chaos, blockages. But when you are connected with your inner self, your inner voice, God, He will never fail you. You are always guided. What do I intuitively know will happen in divine timing for me? Your intentions is my goal. My ego is in service of my soul. And I trust my soul's divine timing. So some of you are trusting your divine timing. Some of you are aware of you being the guiding light in your own life. You are the essence of a Buddha. And you are the Empress of Protection, Our Lady of Guadalupe. These are the 4 divine feminines that came into your reading today. And you may want to research them. So I'm going to show each one of them at a time so that way you could get a clear view of their names so that way you could research them if that's something you're called to do. I know in my spirit, on my spiritual path, I research a lot of gods and goddesses, got books on them. It's a lot of reading, a lot of research, and I'm very thankful. Thank you, Divine Feminine, for this, for your messages. I am going to ask Buddha for some messages for the collective. What is it that they need to know? And this new moon of Sagittarius, what is the message for the collective for this new moon? Esoteric Buddhism, Japan, Japanese, very significant. What's the message? Sometimes these words are very, oh, okay. Marishitan. I don't know how to say this word. His name. But 43 may be significant. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands. He is standing on an animal. He is an enlightened being. He is also has a staff. And he also has like a bow and arrow. He is fire. Very light. Let's see what's his message to the collective. This is my second time using this deck. Wow. He's on a crescent moon. The deification of the shining haze and light of the sun. Once again, God is here. The presence. Taking swift actions is crucial. Expand your observations. Don't make judgments based on limited worldwide traditional culture. Wisdom from Buddha. Now is not the time for you to stay in one place, but to be active. By going to various places, you are sure to find the many wonderful experiences waiting for you. But be warned that this opportunity won't last for long. Instead of spending your time meticulously planning, you should take swift action while a bright glimmer still glows before you. If you miss this chance, it will vanish like the shimmering haze of the sun and leave you with regret. Somebody needs to take action in something, to something. I don't know what it is. I can't say his name, but it's often depicted as you see her on this card, a divine woman with 8 arms and 3 faces who rides with crescent moon on top of a wild boar. Using divine power, she is always by your side, protecting us even if we can't see her, like a shimmering haze. This haze also carries blessings of stuff. It is said that the ninja would harness this power to make themselves vanish. Ninja and warriors have long worshipped her as a goddess of victory in battle. In more recent years, she is said to stand by the side of the hikikomori, or the recluses, protecting them. The blessing is protection, safe travel, victory in battle. So whatever you're going through, you're going to win this spiritual WAR, okay? You're very protected. There's something that you must take action at this time. The mantra is Matrikai Sava. Then we have Dzogchen. Wow. This one is also with a staff. He has a sword. He has his crown. There is flowers. He has guards. Very protected as well. Number 35. Let's see. I can't say the mantra. Mantra is not, this is not my language. Protector of the South who promotes productivity and growth. So yourself know, you are in a period of rapid growth and development. If you make the effort, you will get results. Find people to help you. Strike a balance of power. The wisdom from Buddha. Just as crops stretch and grow to the sky, you are now in a period of rapid growth. The time has come for your laborers to finally bear fruits. An offer may come to you suddenly and out of nowhere. There's an offer that's coming through. It is important to prepare yourself for understanding it. You may take on a central leadership role in this scenario, or it is possible that a powerful supporter may take the lead. Oh, wow. Or it is, whichever happens, know that you will make a unique and powerful team. So somebody's coming together with another divine being, and they will be, whether, I don't think this could be a relationship, may not be a relationship, this just could be work related, will make a unique, powerful team. So don't forget to be good, in good standings with your team members. Zakuching is one of the four heavenly kings and a deity who protects the south. In Japan, he is often depicted as a powerful general holding a spear and wearing armor. Of his messengers, as he has a fierce demon who interrupts the sleeps of humans and causes misfortune, as well as the spirits of the dead who are demons of the hungry ghost realm. These messengers are often showing holding swords next to Zakuchen in mandalas. The name Zoko means enlargement and growth, and his blessings are believed to be growth and the creation of productive grains for which he is worshipped. That you have protection, you have blessings, there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of productivity, there's a lot of changes. There is also something about work partnerships that is going to develop into something, could be in a leadership position. You are very protected. There are people of the dark realms trying to disturb that energy, but you have your armor on. You have your shield, and you are blessed, and you are growing. Thank you, Buddha. One more message from the Buddha. Wow. Yo Jaku. I don't know how to say it. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful Buddha. So peaceful. It's like an egg. Oh, it looks also like, how you say it? See number 4. The Japanese writing looks like a 4. I don't know if you could see that right there next to the 30. So 30 could be significant for 30 because it's like a lotus flower. Yeah, he's on a lotus flower. Um, Peacock could be significant. I'm gonna drink some water. 1 second. I'm so thirsty. Thank you, spirits. Thank you for helping me channel these messages to the collective. Thank you for your divine messages at this time. This is a kind wisdom king with deep, merciful continence. Peacock feathers. Yes, I see the peacock tail, the feathers, the throne of the peacock. Release the poison from your heart. Don't try too hard. Find coping measures. Relax and renew yourself. You're called to relax, renew yourself, release the pain in your heart. Don't hold on to the wisdom from Buddha. It is because you always give 100% without complaining that you find it hard to voice your complaints to others. And it appears as if a dark black puddle has collected in your hearts. But never fear, the peacock will consume the poison, and with a purifying rain, the waters of your heart will be cleared. It's never good to let negative thoughts sit stagnant in your heart. When the waters become cloudy, think about what you can do to clear them before they darken completely. Try getting some exercise or taking in a beautiful, wide, open view of nature. Oh, I can't tell you how beautiful it is to sit in nature, how beautiful it is to go out in the sun, dance with the sun. Because I dance with the sun. I don't care. Anybody could. Nobody can tell me what to do. I dance outside. I dance in the sun. I dance because I am happy and I feel good. And I don't care what anybody say. As long as I'm in my space, I'm not bothering nobody. Keep it happy, keep it high vibration, keep clearing energies. Because that's what they want for us to be in darkness. Don't ever, ever allow yourself, because it's you who makes that choice. You are the creator of your own reality. When the peacock is beautiful, it also devours poisonous snakes. Yes, we devour these poisonous snakes, protecting us from danger. This is why Kajaku Mao is a wisdom king who removes poisons, dark thoughts, and disasters from humankind, giving us a peace of mind. Kanjaku is peacock in Japanese. In Japan, the peacock is thought to be the bringer of rain, and so Kaju Mao is revered and prayed to as a god of rain. His mantra is said to work miracles. His calm expressions, as opposed to the angry expressions of the other wisdom kings, represents the immense strength of his mantra. The blessings, protection against disaster, the extension of life, purging of the dark thoughts. You're going through a purging at this time. I'm going to do two more messages. Oh, wow. Azim Moyo, number 29. Wow. He's the red god. He looks like Kalima. Let's see. 29. Manju Basat. No, what is it? Sorry. 29. Hand holding wishes. He is the redskin, reflects his deep love for humanity. Oh, wow. The mantra Om Maharangana Varosan. I cannot say that. This is the mantra, if you could see that. The mantra is, you can see that up there. I don't know, maybe you could take a picture of it, Google it. He is the redskin, reflects his deep love for humanity. First treasures and takes care of those around you. Express your feelings. Express your feelings. Success in love. You will have success in love and relationships. Don't become overly possessive. Wisdom from Buddha. Through love, we feel joy and sorrow. It is not an emotion that is entirely peaceful, but it is the most precious of all of the emotions humans can experience. While it is not necessarily a bad thing to have wants, it is important to focus those wants into a positive direction while protecting the ones you love and make them hungry rather than in obsessions or in excessive wants for material things. Be sure to tell those you love how you feel. Feelings must be put into words to be understood. Alison Mayo is one of the most well-known of the esoteric wisdom kings and is especially popular because of his blessings in love and romance. He loves humanity so much that his skin is dyed red, guiding us to enlightenment from the earthly desires of love. In his uppermost left hand, he holds not a religious instrument, but the wishes of those who devote themselves to Buddhism. His hands not only grant love and romance, but the wishes of those who turn to the Buddhist paths. There's adoration's inner virtue which clears the path to enlightenment, being granted what you desire. You are being granted so much love, but you need to express your feelings. You will be successful in love relationships, but he's telling you don't be overly possessive in your relationships. Enjoy the experience. Be sure to tell those you love how you feel. Feelings must be put into words to be understood. Clear communication, understanding of one another, honesty will get you a long way. This is the beauty of unconditional love for humanity. Wow. Then we have one last card for the... I'm not even going to pronounce this Buddha's name. That's Daisy Basu. I can't even, number 9. Wow, I see has a flower. The lotus doesn't even shows how to pronounce it, but they just, I don't know how to say it. I really don't. Illuminating the world with great light and wisdom again. Many of us are lighting the world. We are light workers. We are here to bring love, peace, joy, understanding, compassion. We are at service to God. We are not at service to others. We're not at service to ourselves. There's a lotus flower. This is a vase upon his head. It's a protection. And then the lotus flower. Don't forget to water the lotus of your heart. Results stemming from long-term work. Learn your true strength. This is the wisdom of the Buddha. The garden of your heart is well taken care of. The seeds you planted have taken roots, and the first buds are almost ready to bloom. While it's not difficult to water plants, it is easy to grow bored with simple tasks. If your flower still doesn't seem ready to bloom, try to think about why that is. It may still be early in the season, or maybe it just needs a little more watering. But rest assured, your flower will open its petals to the world in the very near future. Have hope and keep tending to the garden in your heart. One of the 13 deities, the Batsuts, is revered as the Bosatu, who cares for those on the first anniversary of their death. With the light of wisdom, he illuminates all and saves those who are lost and those who are suffering. There's a message here. He has a water vase in his crown. Flowers which blossom in the morning are bathed in light of the sun. At night they close their petals and rest, and finally they bear fruits that harbor seeds. Our hearts are much the same. In the garden of our hearts is seeds of enlightenment, which grows in the soil of our souls, flowering and bearing seeds again. The lotus bud that the DB holds represents the lotus nurtured in our hearts. So keep nurturing your hearts, keep growing, keep expanding. Know that when you take care of your heart, you are enlightening your heart. In the morning, it is bathed with light and sun, and at night its petals rest, and finally they bear the fruits of harbor seeds. It's through your heart where you receive whatever you put out. Through your heart. Thank you, Buddhas. Thank you for your messages. I love you. These messages were beautiful from the Buddhas that the collective needed to hear at this time. So I have another oracle cards. This is the empath oracle cards. These are messages that the collective needs to hear at this time. Let's see. There's a lot of banging. Chaos. Okay, healing with Mother Nature. You're going through a healing phase at this time. You're healing with Mother Gaia. establishing emotional boundaries. You are expressing artistic creations. These are the three cards that number 25 may be significant. That's 7. We have new beginnings with number 1, emotional boundaries. I believe you understand what Mother Gaia, the meaning of Mother Gaia is, but I'll give you some of the messages in here in the book. Some of you are maybe new to your spiritual path. Mother embraces our every step. As any indigenous culture would say, the mighty strength of the green earth can heal any ailment, whether by plant medicine or simply surrounding ourselves in Mother Nature walks and meditation. Our earth is here to help us balance. This is our home. This is our home. They don't want you to know that Mother Nature, Mother Gaia heals us. This gorgeous earth tone card encourages you to seek healing with nature's remedies or by simply engaging with the natural realm. In this lifetime of industrialism and capitalism, it seems like a challenge to connect with the natural world. But the thing is, she is everywhere. No matter where we live, we find that forests, parks, animals, preserves, protected forests, camping sites, rivers, beaches, and other earthen environments are but a nearly gulch. Just like humans, animals, as well as plants, are an extension of nature, albeit existence on a different level of consciousness. Consider your relationship to the animal realm. If you eat animals, this card encourages you to only consume those who have had a good, healthy life and are ethically and humanely sourced. Additionally, the relationship you have with your pets comes into play. When we connect with the flora and fauna of our environment, we make a holy connection of nature herself. She is our ultimate helper and healer. When seeking healing from Mama Nature, it can take some planning. So do it. What's stopping you? There is no point in living in the 9 to 5 world if we don't have a little bit of reprieve or restart and reset. For empaths, this is absolutely vital. Consider some immersions of natural quietude. Draw energy from the cosmos and the earth. Balance yourself and allow your energies to sit at the center of your body, the Anahata or heart chakra. From here, all goodness radiates. In addition to get out there with the raw elements message, this card is also encouraging us to physically exercise, whether it be physical yoga, cardi- cardiovascular exercise, or strengthening and building. The process of exercising connects a person with their body. Our bodies are course of an extension of our natural order. So you're being called to exercise to connect to nature. Mother Gaia, heal from its natural resources. Then we have number 1, which is establishing emotional boundaries. Let's see. These are guiding messages. Some people are on a different timelines, different paths in their journey. So whatever I could do to help you continue your journey, teach you, guide you. You don't have to listen to me. Please don't. You don't have to listen to me. Listen to your inner voice. Distinguishing our energies and emotions from those of others. Sorry. Recognizing boundaries with other people. Contemplating nuisance of emotions and energetic exchanges. The image of this card is the only one that is a clear separation between two people depicted. It symbolizes the emotional separation we must undergo without losing our empathy. Both individuals in this card art are absorbing vibrations of other, but do not lose their independent stability in the process. Pulling this card is a direct call to action for your highly empathic and emotionally sensitive individual. This card necessitates the establishment of boundaries between that which is emotionally yours and that which belongs to another person, to society, or is a result of social conditioning. Although it seems dreadfully hard, especially at first, it is our duty to recognize which emotion belongs to us and which belongs to an external party or parties. That's why you have to go into hermit, so that way you can understand your own energies, and then when you're around somebody else, you will be discerning enough and understand that somebody is in your space that has energies that is not yours. They're unbalanced. You pick these, and as an empath, you will pick them up. I know I pick them up a lot, all the time. Although it seems dreadfully hard, especially at first, it is our duty to recognize which emotions belong to us and which belongs to the external party or parties. This does not include social conditionings that we've experienced over time, as we are apt to absorb and hold on to difficult emotions from the past. There is no reward in simply entering another person's emotional reality and remaining there. You do not need to empathize with everyone, nor do you need to agree with everyone. For example, if you don't like sports, don't pretend you like sports. You can, however, empathize with someone's sports-fueled excitement without invalidating their feelings. When we interact with a person on the phone, online, or through various other mediums, if at any point you feel uncomfortable or feel exhausted from an exchange, you have the right to kindly draw a boundary. You might say, "It's been great talking. I need to take care of X, Y, and Z." Or you may exchange your body language to indicate that you need to politely excuse yourself. Or all fails, go to the bathroom for a breather. We empaths oftenly assume that everyone is as open as we are. It is a tough lesson to learn that people have their boundaries, many of them based in ego or identity, that we may cross without realizing. We can gain greater awareness and empowerment by mentally taking back, in taking a step back into in social situations to analyze the emotional energy of the moment. It takes a lot of practice for extremely empathic people to discover the best ways to politely, yet firmly, draw and recognize social boundaries, as well as to distinguish our emotions from those of others. This card reminds us that we are not only possible, that is not only possible, but also necessary on the empathic journey. Practice makes perfect. So make sure you are drawing boundaries in your relationships, in your workspace, everywhere you go. Don't ever let somebody draw you in. You have to be very careful. Know whose energy is which. Establishing emotional boundaries. And then the last card we have, expressing artistic creativity. So you may be a creator. You may be expressing yourself through writing, drawing, pictures. Whatever you do, your creativity, you are a creative being. So you're recognizing that empaths are natural artists, exploring various mediums and platforms of self-expressions, and understanding artistic creations as a form of personal healing. So through your creativity, you are healing yourself, and you may be healing others as well. This image symbolizes the emergence in the creative energy of the universe. When we are creative active, it becomes a mediation on the flow of things, transforming chaos into something orderly. We are able to order this chaos and bring it into a higher state, which we then call art or science. The woman in the painting has mastered this art from a place of stillness. She realizes the abundance of possibilities to express herself. She is the goddess of creativity. Wow. You are an artist. Yes, you is part of your very nature. This isn't simple, but this card, pull this card and it means you're an artist. No, 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 my dear. An empath are artists. All empaths are artists. This card is very much focused on artistic expressions on the empathetic level. This indicates the need to become more personally expressive because it's part of what your your spirit needs. It can indicate the need to do this because others need to see, hear, feel, and otherwise absorb your message, no matter how abstract it may be. Empath art has no limitations. Deep art is not based in the ego when thinking about artistic expression. My number one empathetic muse comes to mind, Tori Amos. It is no understatement to say that her work helped transform my life from a young age into the present. The fascinating thing about her artistic expression is that she sees every one of her songs as girls or spirits that come to her alongside the help of the muses. Much of the time, it is not her at the piano or the voice, but a spirit who passes through. This sort of spiritual or vibrational channeling is the case with many artists of all types, and this appears to be thoroughly and pathetically connected. We can sing the songs or write the words or paint the pictures of those who are either disintegrate or have no voice. We are performing a magical act of empathetic transmutation. We can do the same with our own unconsciousness emotions if we allow ourselves to surrender to the art rather than try to control its every movement. This card implies the need to buckle down and start or restart the creative process. You have much to express quite naturally, so any form of art will help conduct those energies and pull them into some sort of tangible form. Because of our empathetic nature, energies can build up the point that needs conducting. Art is the perfect way to conduct our absorptions and our personal feelings. Again, you are naturally talented artist, whether you know it or not. Art is not limited, but physical mediums can just take numerous forms of, depending on the person. Musical work, performance arts, drawing, paintings, photographs, sculpting, fashions, transforming, divinations. These are but a few expressions of art that can be embraced by the empath. The important thing is that it is meaningful to you. If it is meaningful to you, odds are that is meaningful for the audience. Yet be at the same time, art does not even necessarily require an audience. Yet at the same time, art does not even necessarily require an audience. Excuse me. The great thing about art is that it is truly boundless. We all deserve to find our voice and express them in any form. Express yourself. You are the creator. You're creating your healing through your creations, and you are healing others through your creation. You are a spirit. There's spirits within you that can help you. You just call upon your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors, and they'll be there to help you. And then I'm going to end this message with messages from the archangels. Let's see. These are just, keepers of the lights. Let's see what the keepers of the light have to tell the collective. What's the message for the collective keepers of the light? Wow. You're divinely being, you're healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. You are, excuse me, that was a burp. You are a light worker. You are healing your heart. And Hilaron, he's here to help you. Oh, wow. We have Master Buddha. Increase your awareness. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Always go within to receive the messages. That is being increased at this moment. Your gifts are heightening. You are ascending. Serapis base here. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. So there was a lot of light beings, a lot of light, that's divine feminine, the Buddha. Also, the Empath Oracle spoke about rising from the darkness. The light You are becoming this light being. You are connecting to your true, authentic self. You could be connected with the Egyptians. I don't know. There is a lot of healing. You have a connection to Mother Gaia. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth and stay grounded. Those who throw garbage on Mother Gaia, those who don't take care of Mother Gaia, they really don't care about their planet. We need to be very conscious of how we treat Mother Gaia, because that's how we treat our own bodies, our own self. Mother Gaia is very healing. She is a life spiritual planet. Sacred vision. Wow. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. See the light in all. Forgive those. Keep it moving. You forgive yourself and forgive those. Do not attach yourself. You are the light. See everything. We are all God's children. Some are dark, some are light. Doesn't matter. But see the light. See the lessons within everyone. There's always a lesson. There's always something we need to learn from each and every one of the people that we encounter. Life force, express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increasing. You are awakening. The universe is within you. You wear a cloak of protection and love. And Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible. Protect. Mother Mary's here again. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do not do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And the last card is Lady Portia. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. We are all going through lessons in life, and everything is being exposed at this time. And we have to do what's right. Forgive and release and let go. You're healing with the violet flame. You're a very powerful being. Everything is happening during divine order. God, everything is planned out. Our life is always planned out. No need to rush the process. I love you. Namaste. Have a good evening. Hope this message resonated with you. If not, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe another reading. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Bye. Don't forget the aliens are here, okay?